Howdy, this is Carnage Grinding back again with an arena cutoff video for Marvel Contest of Champions. Today I cover round 1 results for the Carnage and Corvus Glaive arenas, then jump into some round 2 predictions. So first the results. So the 5-star feature Carnage came in at 29 million, which was a little bit higher than expected, whereas the 4-star feature came in really close to what was expected at 5.3 million. And lastly, Corvus did make the high interest, but didn't quite make that 4 million cutoff, coming in at 3.8 million. So real close to 4, but didn't quite have enough steam to quite make it there. But one of the higher numbers we've seen for a 4-star basic champ in some time. Higher than Killmonger, higher than Void, you name it. So how did these actual results compare to my predictions? So first, looking at the 5-star feature Carnage, I did kind of undersell where that came in. I thought it'd be closer to 25 on the higher end for sure for old feature champs, but nothing going too high. But as we saw, that wasn't the case. Kind of went higher there, 29 million. So it definitely was off a bit on that one. Not too far from 10%, but close. But when it came to the 5-star or the 4-star feature, hit that one dead on the nose, and then wasn't too far off with a 4-star basic Corvus Glaive as well. Went a little bit higher, but still within that 10% range. So the 4-star feature and 4-star basic were decent predictions for sure. So considering all this, let's take a look at some trends to get an idea of what might happen in round 2. So first with the 5-star feature arena with like champions, so I went to Luke Cage and Rogue. Those were kind of out of the last couple months the champs that went higher than expected for old feature champs in the 5-star feature arena, and especially Luke Cage, very similar. This was after he was buffed, so you saw there was an increase between round 1 and round 2, whereas in the case of Rogue, she went to 3 million right out of the gate, which is higher than that typical 24, 25 million we've seen for old champs. But then she did actually drop a little bit, not too much, under 1 million drop in round 2, and when you're already dealing with 30 million, that's not a very significant drop. So when it comes to the 4-star feature arena, and all these cases with old champs, the most recent old champs has the 4-star feature arena champ again. The between round 1 and round 2, there's a slight increase. For high interest 4-star basic champs, you can see in most cases Void, Killmonger, Proxima Midnight, round 1 and round 2 are very similar cutoffs. Now in the case of Hulk Ragnarok, who just did make that high interest threshold, which is at 3 million, he actually decreased, but everybody else is very similar between cutoffs between round 1 and round 2. And lastly, for the 3-star feature Carnage, you can see that there's typically 10 to 20,000 point increase between round 1 and round 2. So considering all these trends, here are my thoughts for round 2 predictions for the veterans bracket. So first, starting with the 5-star feature Carnage, I think we're going to see a very similar number. I don't think we're seeing an increase or decrease. I'm kind of cutting in the middle between what we saw with Luke Cage and Rogue, and assume it's going to be very similar. So I got that cut off at 29 million. Now with Carnage, we saw that there was for the 4-star feature arena, we saw that there's a typical couple 100,000 increase between round 1 and round 2. So we'll set the cutoff at 5.6 for the actual cutoff. And then with Corvus Glaive, I think my prediction for that one will be 3.9. A slight increase, very similar though between round 1 and round 2 here, but I think it will be 3.9. It might make 4 million, but I think 3.9 to be safe based off what we saw for Void and for Killmonger. And even Proxima Midnight for that matter. And then when we jump over to the 3-star feature, I think we're going to see that 660, that standard number that we typically see for an old feature champ. So these are my predictions for the veterans bracket. Again, veterans bracket meaning your count's been over for over 61 days. Here's my thought for a grind target. So this will give you a little buffer in case for whatever reason one of these arenas they don't really follow the past trends. I think if you really want to make sure you get that 5-star feature Carnage, go to 31 million. If you want the 4-star feature 4-star feature Carnage, go to 6 million. If you want the Corvus Glaive in round 2, go to 4.2 million. And lastly, if you want that 3-star feature Carnage, 700,000 should give you the buffer that you need there. And again, this is for the veterans bracket, meaning your account's been open for over 60 days. And then when it comes to the beginners and intermediate brackets, meaning you've got a newer account, I don't have a ton of prior results. Nobody really captures those across the community. There's a lot of volatility in these earlier brackets, so really hard to tell. But these are numbers based off of anecdotal information from the community from time to time that I get, plus my own prior experience, which is, a year old now, so quite outdated. But just to give you a sense of what to go after in these newer accounts, for your newer accounts in these arenas, just again, very rough estimates, ballpark numbers kind of thing. For the 3-star feature, for the beginner's bracket, meaning you got a brand new account open less than 31 days. For that 3-star feature, Carnage, you want to go to 245,000. For Corvus, you want to go to 1.1 million. And for that 4-star feature, Carnage, go to 1 million. Then for the intermediate bracket, meaning your account's been open for 31 to 60 days, 3-star feature, Carnage, 525 should work. For the 4-star basic Corvus, 1.2 to 1.4 million should work. For the 4-star feature, Carnage, 1 million is a rough ballpark to go after. Anyway, these are my thoughts for the second round for the Corvus Glaive and Carnage arenas. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Throw it on down in the comment section, or if you have any questions, throw it on down in the comment section. We can definitely discuss them there. If you like this video, we really appreciate it if you click that thumbs up button. And if you like this and other videos I have on the channel and you haven't subscribed, we'd really appreciate it if you did. Thanks a lot for stopping by, and have a great day.